I tell you, I like playing complicated characters.
Hey, and welcome to CBR. You would have guessed that the big surprise of San Diego Comic-Con 2024 would be the reveal of Robert Downey Jr.'s return to the MCU. Even more surprising is that he won't be reprising his role as Tony Stark, but will instead be playing none other than Victor Von Doom, better known as Dr. Doom. Well, the in-room reaction was one of audible gasps and applause. The news has hit fans all over in different ways. Let's take a closer look. The feeling in Hall H might have been one of ecstatic joy, but fan reactions were decidedly mixed upon receiving the Dr. Doom news. One fan said, "My reaction was just like Thor's when he saw Hulk in Ragnarok." It's safe to say that there are many who feel the same way, happy to have Robert Downey Jr., one of the most crucial participants of the MCU, and a guaranteed audience draw, taking on a new, vastly different role from Tony Stark. Another CBR user asks a valid question. What happens when they see his face? The curveball decision makes sense when considering that Victor Von Doom will likely be behind a mask for most of his appearances. Beneath the iconic mask, Doom is covered in scars that render any actor effectively disguised by prosthetics. It's also likely that this will be a character less in line with Robert Downey Jr.'s charming public persona. If the actor is unrecognizable, then only his talent will shine through, and there's no reason to expect Robert Downey Jr.'s Victor Von Doom to bear any relation to his former role. Several users were less than pleased with the Dr. Doom casting decision. One said simply, desperation, suggesting that the MCU's recent troubles connecting to the audience has led to the Hail Mary play to revitalize interest in the franchise. Another user said, "Okay, I guess that's that," meeting the news with a shrug and a collective meh. These fans are less than optimistic about Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, and there are plenty of others who share the sentiment. Marvel's decision to bring back a superstar talent, especially after a fantastically fitting ending for Tony Stark, is no easy pill to swallow. Is there a particular reason outside talent that there was no other actors who haven't yet been in the MCU who weren't given an opportunity to make the role their own? Wariness is not without reason. The shocking reveal is just that, a reveal, and not any definitive proof that Robert Downey Jr.'s casting was either a good or bad decision. But even an announcement comes with its own set of problems. One user put it succinctly, "Honestly, feel it would have been crazy if we found out in the theater directly." These comments show that even beyond the merits of performance, the news spoils a certain amount of the experience. Finding out that Robert Downey Jr. is Victor Von Doom was always going to simply be a matter of time, a secret that would find its way into the audience's ears long before they ever set foot in the theater, through set leaks, posters, speculation, and more. The downside of the casting announcement is that the element of surprise is now gone. If the intention was to get the conversation going, then Kevin Feige did a bang-up job. But if there was anything to withhold until showtime, it's the big villain and the man behind the mask. One user made the point that this decision cheapens Iron Man's death. Beyond capability and whatever the Russo brothers have planned, the very presence of Robert Downey Jr. suggests the name alone does a disservice to Tony Stark's legacy. With the final snap that undid Thanos' wrongs and the noble sacrifice made by Iron Man, Avengers Endgame was an emotional high for the MCU that likely won't be matched in the near future. I can't help but agree with this user who said they'd have liked a classic Doom. A classic version of the character would chart Victor Von Doom's complicated, heartbreaking background, but it's too early to tell just how the films will tackle the iconic character. At the end of the day, San Diego Comic-Con 2024 did what it was supposed to do. People are talking about Dr. Doom, they're talking about Robert Downey Jr., and they're talking about the MCU as a franchise. Let us know how you feel about Marvel's major casting news. Whether you think Robert Downey Jr. is right for Dr. Doom. Also, keep an eye out on the community tab for more chances to give your input on the latest fandom, news, and debates. Until next time, thanks Thanks for joining us at CBR.